y'all. I just wanted to take the opportunity to have a kitchen counter conversation on my counter with you. It's Friday and I am just doing a ton of research, kind of making myself acquainted with like my essential oil suppliers and just different people in the industry that I have trusted and wanted to do some more research. And I really just wanted to educate you all on, essential oils. There's a lot of misunderstanding in the realm of essential oils. And then it kind of led me down a path where I was like, this is just going to be too long because we really need to cover fragrance versus essential oils versus absolutes, the extraction process methods and what makes them all different, because I think it can be super confusing. And I just felt like I got really kind of heated up just when I started reviewing my notes about fragrance and just, why I've never used fragrance. I know that fragrance is the #1 toxic chemical because it's made of 3,000 chemicals that are not disclosed in one way or another, from all sorts of products that we use and come in contact with on a daily basis. So I'm gonna make this like a 2-part series, and I'm gonna basically focus on fragrance right now and today, and then do another one where I'm really breaking down essential oils versus absolutes versus the extraction methods and processes, and just what to look out for in the industry and greenwashing on your labels. So anyways, let's just start with fragrance. It's just something that really annoys me just from I can't stand smelling fragrance. When I walk into certain stores, I'm so overwhelmed with that type of thing. When they're pumping it in hotels, it's just really tough for me. And I know already just how not, good that is for us. And so I just kind of wanted to go over some of the reasons why and kind of just point out some of the obvious things, but that you may not know, but they're obvious to me. Fragrance is definitely all synthetic. You'll see terms like safe synthetics or natural fragrance. Those are just greenwashing terms, because the bottom line is a fragrance is made of, usually on a label when it says fragrance, perfume, or a scent, it will have 14 chemicals. It's not even, on average, that it's not even disclosing in that one phrase of perfume, fragrance, or scent. The issue with that is that you don't know which chemicals they are because they don't want you to know, and they don't have to disclose it. It's a proprietary ingredient. Again, I think that the issue is just, what are these ingredients made of? And I want to just say that the things that fragrance is pretty much surrounds us all the time. It's in our cleaning products, our laundry products, our air fresheners we use, candles, all of our body products, shampoos, soaps, lotions, even, facial products, perfume. It just surrounds us everywhere. And the issue is again, these chemicals that they don't disclose are made of petroleum. They're made of petrochemicals and that is just not a good process, highly toxic, that are linked back to carcinogens, endocrine disruptors, and they kind of all have these effects that we see, which, I know it's taboo to say, but those are linked to cancer and, birth defects and just all sorts of issues that we can end up having from coming in contact so frequently, all the time, inundated with these fragrances and chemicals. And the most highly, honestly, toxic way that it can get into your body is through your skin. That's why I've said that I think unscented is best. Even essential oils, they do have some great benefits, but a fragrance and even essential oils are just, can cause irritation. Definitely fragrance more than essential oils, but just irritation. And again, what is going on your body is going in your body. So I just think that the things you're not knowing that's in these fragrances are phthalates, synthetic musks, stearine, formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, chloromethane, and that's just to name a few of the 3,000 that are petrochemical derived. So just please know that when you see perfume, fragrance, I mean, that's exactly what it is. And the sad part is it's in 95% of all the products, especially body products. And that includes natural. So just the greenwashing that's going on in this industry, like I can't name, I've named a lot of different brands, but when they have fragrance on them, they need to be out of the natural sector. They are not natural. They are full of petrochemicals and toxic things. And that's just the bottom line. So I know that I get very passionate about it sometimes, but even when it says fragrance free, there have been brands I have seen where they say fragrance free and then they still detect there are chemicals in there. Just because it says fragrance free does not mean that there aren't actual fragrance making it fragrance free or chemicals in there for that purpose. I do think unscented is the better way to describe that, and you'll know if a company just says it is unscented, there's no added essential oils or anything, it's just going to have the scent of the natural butters and natural components, coconut oil or what have you, that's in there. So anyhow, I do think that what you have to understand is not only does it affect people with all the things that I mentioned, but it affects the planet, because what we dispose of gets in the groundwater, it builds up in the water, it ends up getting in insects and animals, and then what happens? It's in animals, so then again it's a circular movement, it's in our food chain coming back into humans again. So it's just kind of this perpetual thing that we are inundated with all the time, and I do think it's like the number one thing to just really start cutting out of all of our products is fragrance, and sometimes that's even essential oils. So again, I just want to say that this has been, any product that claims to be natural and they have fragrance, and I don't care if they say it's a natural fragrance, it is comprised of ingredients and chemicals that they are not disclosing. If it was so natural, then why don't they go ahead and list them on the packaging? Because they couldn't even find a label big enough to be able to print the extra chemicals that are in the natural fragrance. So again, I just wanted to bring this up, really hone down on, fragrance. It is extracted with petroleum, and it has chemicals in it that just are really not good for our endocrine system, that are carcinogens, that cause all sorts of wreak havoc on our health, and it can just happen over time as well. So I just wanted to come on and talk first of all about fragrance, and then the next video I will definitely break down the essential oils, the extraction methods and processes, the difference between absolutes and essential oils, and wildcraft versus organic, and some of the organic certifications and things like that, and I'm excited to do that. So anyways, thanks for just listening. I hope you will really start looking at your labels and the products, especially the ones that claim natural. I mean, let's just go ahead and get rid of all the conventional ones, but let's look at the natural ones too. And if they say fragrance, if they say perfume, if they say scent, if they say natural fragrance, I'm telling you, unless they're listing it and telling you what it is, which I don't even think half the company knows what they are, so they can't even list them. And why is that? Because they are more expensive to do naturals, fragrance, essential oils. So it's just profit. It's really about even natural companies using fragrance because it's so much cheaper. Why are natural products all of a sudden like so expensive when they're not using organic ingredients? They're putting fragrance in it, and then they're charging like a premium, and they're already making, money just using non-organic ingredients and just chemicals and all sorts of things. So I just feel like that is the reason that we are inundated. It's just about making money and profit. I do think that you get what you pay for, and that products that have the majority of all wild harvested and organic ingredients, essential oils, organic butters, waxes, those are the ones that, yes, I feel like, or even just better earth-friendly packaging. That's why you pay more. So don't let that fool you. But anyways, I get super passionate, and I will talk to you later, and I hope that you see part 2 about essential oils and absolutes and all of that. Take care.